Namaskaram and hi everyone. I'm Rasini. Welcome to Sadhguruவின் பார்வையில். How y'all been doing in recent times? I heard that COVID cases are getting quite bad everywhere, including at my place as well. But just please take care of your safety, not only about physical safety but also about your health. So invest this time solely for your well-being and to take care of your loved ones. So we are here to discuss about something that is very interesting but also important. On 26th of April, the upcoming days, a very significant event is going to happen. What is it? Yes, it is the full moon day, or we call it as Purnima or Purnima. So, we all can see the sky is lit up with a bright full moon, white or sometimes yellow or sometimes can be orange. There were times it was red. But what is the significance of it? We might find it so beautiful, so enchanting, and sometimes it just draws you. But how a full moon can influence your life? The way you think, the way you feel, the way you conduct yourself. Is it true that full moon has its own energies and it can impact and affect you? Let's see what Sadhguru has to say about full moon.
It is just that when the moon takes certain positions, it heightens whatever you are. If you are loving, you become more loving. If you're joyful, you become more joyful. If you're blissful, you become much more blissful. If you're a little insane, you become much more insane. If you're meditative, you become far more meditative. It just enhances everything that you are. So we consider these days important so that you consciously create the right kind of quality in you so that it gets enhanced. Today is Purnima, in the morning you get up and you be in a certain way, you create a certain quality in you so that by evening that quality is enhanced. So whatever the qualities that you are, so that you start engineering it more consciously than being a victim of unconscious eruptions within yourself. So the moon does not make you mad or meditative, it just enhances whatever you are. You know, even the ocean goes mad. If you are a swimmer on the beach, it's madness for you. But if you are a skipper of a large vessel, it is a boon for you. But something is happening. The very ocean is trying to rise. When the very ocean is trying to rise, the situation may be conducive for you also to rise, probably, if you are willing to make use of it.
So, it was very interesting to hear what Sadhguru has to say about full moon. He said very importantly on how certain aspect or values in yourself, certain qualities of your life can be enriched and enhanced on that day. If your quality is love, you can do something to enhance the love quality of your life, specifically using that day as a good stepping stone. What you receive on this day is very vital because it can depend on what you do and how you consistently and perseverantly make it constant. It can bring a big impact for the next 1 month at least till the next Purnima. So every time there's a full moon, why would you want to waste the time and opportunity? So here I'd like to share a few tips on what you can do on full moon days, full moon nights. So even in the whole day, you can just do this, not only specifically at night, because as Sadhguru said, on a full moon day, you just have to get up and work on that quality. By the time it is time for the moon to rise on the other side of the sky, at that time, that quality will be at the peak of it. So it's very important that you use every single minute and hour to enhance that quality. I'd like to share a few tips on what I do during full moon days. Please take note that these tips are personally from me and it is not fully advised by Isha or Sadhguru. Disclaimer. Firstly, I'd like to share about an app which is very useful for me. So this is MOONLIGHT app. So this app is very interesting because it shows the lunar cycle calendar. For example, today is 23rd of April, Friday, and it shows the shape of the moon. Okay, just in case if you cannot go out and look at the sky or the moon is not visible there due to the clouds blocking or something, you can look at this and just see what is the shape of the moon. But sometimes, like Sadhguru said, sometimes if you're really sensitive and receptive, even without looking at the calendar or looking at the sky, you know in which phase the moon is today, right? So there are many interesting things that it offers in this app. Okay, so it mainly specifies on what qualities are there on this day, okay, and today is Friday, so what kind of activities you can do on this day, together with what kinds of colors you can surround yourself with or you can wear on this day to be more available to the energies, okay. And also there are significant days such as Ekadashi, Purnima, Amavasya and all those things. So I will be sharing a few video links over here on Sadhguru talking about full moon, Ekadashi and Amavasya. But this video is fully on tips on how you can make use of full moon. So this app also helps when it comes to full moon. There are affirmations, there is a section for wisdom, rituals are offered on what you can do on full moon. Rituals means it's just more of a journaling kind of thing, more of a self-reflection kind of thing. So this app has been very helpful for me because it gives all kinds of activities for me to do on full moon so that I can reflect it for myself. Talking about those activities, I kind of collaborated it with this book. So this is Isha's YOGI'S journal, which I got it recently. I even posted a video of me unpacking this book when I received it, so you can watch it here. So why I love this book so much is there are features in it. For an example, we have Sadhguru's quotes, okay, and we even have stories like devotees, people who are very significant in the yogi culture. A short story is there. In every page where you want to journal or write or something, there's always a quote here. So sometimes there were times that quote is so coinciding with the specific event that's happening to me on that day, which can be pretty shocking sometimes. And my most favorite part, which is they have a collection of stickers. I love stickers even at this age. So these stickers you can stick wherever you want, even in this book or somewhere you want, as a reminder for yourself. So it's really pretty and it's cool. There are almost 78 stickers here. It's really a huge sticker collection. So any sticker fans, please get this book. But apart from that, it is about how you utilize this book, okay? So I have certain sadhanas that I do on Ekadashi, Purnima and Amavasya. I'll only like to share what I do on Purnima. So when it comes to the activity, I was talking about the app and this book. What I usually do when it comes to this journal, apart from everyday journaling and auditing, specifically with that, what I do on Purnima is I love to write down what I received in this 1 month after the previous Purnima. Okay, you might not have been very attentive to the previous Purnima, but in the recent times, at least for 2 to 4 weeks, what have you received? You could have received anything. Maybe you imbibed a very new value within yourself. Maybe you took up a new skill. Write down how it enhanced your life, what kind of things got invoked in you. Or you might be into a new relationship, or you might be just anything. But if it is negative, it's okay, just write. So when you write down what you have received, let it be anything positive, negative, it can be just anything. Just write down and express it out. Like this, you can do this every Purnima and see how much of abundance are there in your life. They don't have to be great events. Even the tiny things can be so miraculous. You might have been taking them for granted. Apart from journaling and auditing, there are other things that I practice on this day, such as I wake up early, very early on this day and indulge into my sadhana or the yogic practices, anything that you could have been practicing for your self-growth. Let it be any kind of meditation or yoga or self-reflection kind of activities, any kind of rituals or chanting you have been doing, you can make them double and extra on this day and fully dedicate your time towards it. So try not to spend your time more on social media, your phone or anything else. Spend this time solely to look into yourself, and you can also spend it with your loved ones. Have a good dinner under the moonlight. It will be so nice. So talking about that, expose yourself more under the moonlight, as it can be very cleansing, refreshing and rejuvenating. Apart from that, try not to take very sludgy or lethargic kind of foods such as pizzas or fried chicken or fried, all those oily fried things, or very heavy foods or too sweet stuff, ice creams and all those things. You can take them for taste, but try to indulge yourself more into natural, fresh and alive foods such as vegetables, fruits. You can make all kinds of salads out of it. You can make juices out of it. Just for this one day, try to take foods that are much more closer to Mother Earth, that are not very processed, fresh from Mother Earth. Another thing I like to share is, on this full moon day, try to spend more time with Earth. Earth means the soil. You can try walking barefoot on the ground, do some gardening, play with soil, because on this day, nature is at its best. So when you spend time with Mother Earth, you have a very loving experience with her, because she has been sustaining and keeping you alive for a long time. The next thing you can do is, apart from writing down what you have received, you can see into yourself on what has been bothering you for a long time. It can be your past sufferings, your traumas, depression issues, or just anything. Take some time and write them down. It can be in a piece of paper or anything else. Write them down inside that paper, wholeheartedly. Just write it down in a very non-judgmental way. You don't have to calculate so much in your mind, just write them down. It can be just anything, because you are the only one witnessing it, and the paper is there that doesn't talk to you and doesn't judge you, so you don't have to worry also. So you just write them down and see how you can burn them today. If you have a well-ventilated space, all you can do is take a clay pot or any vessel that can sustain fire. Put the paper inside that vessel. Take a camphor, lit it up with fire and put inside the vessel. Sit in front of the vessel and observe all those papers. They are not just papers, but all those negativity burning in front of you. Feel that burn, and whatever that you have been holding within yourself for a long time is burning too. There's another great thing that I have to share on what you can do during Purnima. Please attend the Purnima Satsang full moon flirtations on every Purnima live with Sadhguru. Based on my experience, before I attended the recent Purnima Satsang, which was last month, 28th of March if I'm not mistaken, I was in a very sick condition and was quite disturbed within myself. So, not knowing a way out, this Purnima Satsang actually helped a lot to immediately heal. I took all kinds of medicines, so much of rest and foods to heal myself, but nothing worked properly. Just this one Purnima Satsang, the process that Sadhguru gave during this full moon flirtations Purnima Satsang, I can't brain it until today on how suddenly it healed and recovered me. The moment we woke up the next morning, I was completely okay. Yes, I still took time to gain back my coordination, but still, there was a kind of rebirth kind of feeling after attending the satsang, and it also embarked a new journey for me to stand back on my own feet, to keep burning the negativity in me and bring up the positivity. If you're going through something like me, or even if you're having great times in your life, but still, Purnima Satsang is something that you shouldn't miss, because this one satsang, whatever Sadhguru offers you on this day, can be something that is so life-transforming, life-changing, to a level you might not forget you will not forget what you received from that day, just like me. So I hope that whatever tips that I shared over here will be helpful for you. You can choose anything that you like to apply on a full moon day, whatever that suits your convenience and time, your space. But the most important thing over here is, whatever the nature offers you, just make use of it. Nature is supporting your growth, your well-being. So make use of it in maximum levels. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please drop a like, comment and subscribe to Sadhguru in Parvir. Share this video to so many other people so that they will benefit as well. Thank you. Namaskaram.